blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
Camavinga, and it's played forward. Gusto, and here's Elise. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Proves too strong. Cherki. Oh, a delicate chip through. Trying to get their passing game going here, Jim. Just plotting a route round their opponents.
Yeah, just keep things nice, short, crisp, and let the ball do all the work. And it ought to pay off for them as well.
It's gone for a throw-in. Mbappe. It's been a pretty frantic start. A lot of front foot pressing. Cherki.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Camavinga. Cherki. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. And here's takes a shot.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Llorente. Defending of the desperate variety. Now who's going to be first to this? Yamal. Baina. Cherki. And he cuts out the supply. Oyarzabal. Spain have reclaimed it. It's run loose here. Hit into the middle. And he's cut it out. Gusto. Konate. Cherki. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rabiot. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Mbappe. Yamal. Yamal. Llorente. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Cherki. And it's half-time here. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And the game has already resumed here.
France clearly have been the better side here, so if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Konate, shifted upfield. Pedri forwards and with intent. Ferran Torres. So what can they make of this? He can run onto that. Ferran Torres! Cherki. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. He's shifting through the gears here. Cleared away and reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Oyarzabal. Looking to break at pace. Now it's Oyarzabal. And the ball's come loose here.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Yamal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Spain are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Pau Kubasi does really well to win the ball there. Rodri. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Kubasi. Pedri. Ferran Torres. And back to the keeper they go.
Spain couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Cherki. And here's Camavinga. And it's Hernandez. Camavinga. A chance to play it in. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oyarzabal out to the right. Now it's Carlos Soler. Gusto can get it clear. Out of play for a throw. Yamal's cross. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And here's Llorente. Llorente climbs up big. Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
We have got changes here, from both sides, in fact. Llorente. Kubasi. Howson. Carlos Soler. And it's Llorente. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Big chance! Must be! Well, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
He stood his ground.
The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. 90 minutes gone, and nothing between them still. France keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Spain have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
That's really well manoeuvred. Played in. Tries to get it clear.
Spain really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Dani Olmo. The pressing's intense and it's played off. Doué. And it's Olmo. And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Yeah, it's still goalless, but will it be a refereeing decision, a mistake, or a moment of magic now that makes all the difference?
And we're off for the final time. So, for the last time, who dares to win? And here's Yamal. So who's he picking out? Looks across and plays it in. Gets it away. Kubasi.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet. I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Rabiot. Doué. Camavinga. Digne.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Olise. Olise chips it through. Oh, they could be caught out here. Rodri tries to clear. France don't have many options, and time is running out. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Yeah, I think both defences will receive the plaudits for respective clean sheets, but the players have run and worked to the point of exhaustion, so nobody will be questioning their appetite to get it won.
So it comes down to this, a final rallying cry, and then kicks from the spot. So now 5 brave individuals must step forward. Mbappe, first in line. And he's found the net.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Coolly done, one each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way. Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Doué will take the third penalty. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. France are looking for comfort. And they're 2 up. Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot. Spain, so can he do it? Can he keep them alive? It's in! Pick that one out!
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Camavinga to end it here and now. Oh, he saved it!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. And stuck away with ice in his veins. So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper and maybe that put him off.
Oh, brilliant. He had to save it and he did. He is the second of the unscheduled takers. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
The margin of error is 0. What poise! What noise!
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
And incredibly, we're up to 8.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Spain must score here to stay in it. It's in, he's kept them in it.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change.
Upamecano is 9th in line here. Ah, it's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
Well, that's about as tame as they come, Peter. Couldn't have been any easier for the keeper.
That's it! It is done! So, in the end, heartbreak. A few of them inconsolable. But this is what footballing fate had stored up for them. It is nasty.
Commiserations, the definition of penalty heartbreak, and part of the game that we find irresistible. Total emotional